emerge stronger. And you remember the president expounding how much many people and many pundits and many skeptics expected that our own economy would not survive beyond 6 months after the 2022 elections. Indeed, Honorable Speaker, it is said there is a leader who convened a meeting in somewhere in Ongata, Rongai, or around Rongai, political leader, and prophesied that there would be an election in Kenya in a period not exceeding 6 months, because this country was going to collapse and the economy was going to collapse. And indeed, that is a dire situation that we were in. You remember, even as clueless as the former deputy president was, during the handover of government, at least he had to say it, that we have found empty coffers as much as today he lies otherwise. But he said it as it was then, that the coffers were not just empty, they were completely empty. And you heard the president expound how in 2022 our foreign exchange reserves had fallen to the lowest they had ever fallen since the founding of our nation. And today, almost doubled the reserves that we had. That we have been able to stabilize our foreign exchange, Honorable Speaker, to the region of 128 to 129. That amidst all those economic pressures and the global uncertainties that were there, Honorable Speaker, with peers in our region and across Africa defaulting on their public debt obligations, Kenya stood firm, and we continue to meet our public debt obligations, even with difficulty, but we meet our public debt obligations, Honorable Speaker. And this story, Honorable Speaker, of resilience, this story of a responsible administration that is focused on not only achieving our national ambitions, is also a story that was told of where our country is and where it is moving towards, Honorable Speaker. And I keenly listened to His Excellency the President, Honorable Speaker, and I must thank him because he did appreciate the role that Parliament and parliamentarians in the 13th Assembly have played in ensuring that we maintain our nation as a steady nation in an otherwise volatile region, an uncertain global economy, and the huge responsibility that have been bestowed on members of Parliament in both houses, Honorable Speaker, because there are many bills that we have processed that have had to be processed through both houses. And in